folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks. In Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Humstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Ducks will kick this deep to start us off. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, UNC. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And now they'll set up for the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Appears to be changing the play. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a bullet, but incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking deep down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo off.
A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Wide open downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. The Ducks pick up enough for a 1st down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Well, you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, the kickoff team is out there now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Out there on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It's a run. Running back's got it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The RPO caught to the right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
2nd down play coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And 3rd down, it's a handoff. Has the 1st down and more. And the Tar Heels keep the football on the move.
They get just enough for the 1st down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the 1st down.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. And they'll use the ground game here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And that sets up a return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They're going to run it here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
The key on the third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
It's a toss play to the right. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Breaks clear in open space. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. And the Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the move. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at 2nd and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He escapes the pocket. Moves all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Point after, knocked right through. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught quickly. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. The punt goes out of bounds. They'll spot it around the 40. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Running play called on 3rd and short. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Hands off to the left. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Trying to get the throw off.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Tar Heels are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Design quarterback run. Sommer with a strong tackle there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his back. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Looking right, this one caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Nowhere to run up the middle.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short, easy first down. No, denied, stopped, bring up third down.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Steps out at the 9-yard line. What a play by the defense.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. The back's got it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, North Carolina. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass caught, second down now. They'll run it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass is caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Catch made on the right side. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
North Carolina, 21.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he led that one in the end zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out with the 32.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They'll give it to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
And the Tar Heels looking to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man in the open field. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And the Tar Heels come up to the line in the hurry-up.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Need some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He stopped him short of the goal line, but it'll be 1st and goal at the 4.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
And the Tar Heels will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UNC. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Final play before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
28.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The shotgun running play call. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Here's a regular season game period that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Just as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top 5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. And now the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders, just a pretty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Tight end goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot.
He's got it near the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Movement here from the tight end. QB keeper all the way. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Going for the touchdown here. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Hey, not the worst decision here when you really think about it. This point in the game, field goal is critical. Good job by the quarterback getting rid of the football. A sack would have basically taken them out of field goal range completely. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, he makes the catch! Poked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Second down coming up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. He's going to put it down and run. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, the defense does exactly what they needed to do here by coming up with the interception with less than 2 minutes to go. They get the ball back to their quarterback, and now they've got a chance to possibly win this game.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Quick throw to the left. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the power powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Great stop by the defense. Still a 3-point game. Let's see what the offense can do. This is a crucial possession. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Ducks expect to be able to run this clock out and claim the W. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his man. It's Brown. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Crucial play here. They go to the air. The short completion of the tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Wants to throw it. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Off the play fake on first down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's hit as he throws it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. And looking for a big play here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he goes down as the takeaway wraps up a hard-earned victory for the defense. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.